As a mindset and performance coach, I truly enjoy learning what makes people mentally tough, what they've done to get themselves to that point, and how they process situations in order to accomplish feats that are extremely difficult. One of the groups of people that I enjoy learning about most is the U.S. Navy SEALs. I'm sure that many of the top elite special forces in the military all have similar levels of mental toughness, but I truly enjoy digging into what makes the SEALs the SEALs. While learning about their organization, I've discovered 3 sayings and mindsets that they use to help push themselves past their perceived limits in the most difficult situations imaginable. Hopefully adding these 3 mindsets will help you in your athletic endeavor. 1. You don't rise to the occasion, you fall to the level of your training. When you are playing sports, the spotlight is on, you're playing against your rival, and the crowd is packed, you most likely are not going to raise your level of play, but rather your level of play will drop to the level of the training that you have put in. Your body, mindset, and skills will do what you have trained them to do. It's not going to all of a sudden be better than you have trained. So between you and your opponent, generally the person who has trained all 3 the hardest is going to win, because you both will drop to the level of your training. Number 2, the 40% rule. When you have pushed yourself to the point of exhaustion and feel like you can't go any further, you have actually only used about 40% of what's in your tank. You have the ability to push yourself and to endure so much more than you can possibly imagine. So often people give up before they are truly tired. After that first 40%, the next 60% is all mental. The ability to push yourself harder for longer is possible, but you need to be able to get yourself into the mindset to push past your point of exhaustion. And number 3, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. Obviously this isn't a literal elephant, but instead a great metaphor for having to take on a seemingly overwhelming task or situation. Instead of looking at the entire situation, i.e. the elephant, and being overwhelmed, take it 1 small manageable task at a time, i.e. 1 bite at a time. By doing this, you are breaking down a task that seems too big to finish into something that you can accomplish over time. With lessons like these being taught to the SEALs on a daily basis, it is not a surprise that they are some of the most mentally tough people on the planet. Again, those 3 mental toughness mentalities are: 1. You don't rise to the occasion, but rather you fall to the level of your training. 2. The 40% rule. And 3. How do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. If you are able to implement these 3 sayings into your life and training, you will be able to achieve goals that you didn't think were possible. But remember, the reason these sayings help make the SEALs one of the most elite soldiers in the world is that they are extremely difficult to put into action. But don't let that deter you, but rather let it fuel you. If you would like to learn more about how to strengthen your mindset and quiet your inner rival, you can follow Inner Rival on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, subscribe to this channel, or if you or your team would like to work with Jeff directly, you can find him at www.inner-rival.com. Now let's get started defeating your inner rival.